How to argue with a stupid person and when. Mark Twain said, never argue with a stupid person because they'll drag you down to their level and then they'll beat you with experience. And this is true. There are several tactics that ignorant people, stupid people, dumb people use to win arguments. And that's just the problem. They don't really care about making change. They only care about winning. They want that little adrenaline boost. They want that little chip on their shoulder to get exploded up a little bit, puffed up a little bit with ego, and then move on to their next victim. Well, I don't want you to get victimized by these stupid people anymore. So if you want to know how to successfully argue with a stupid person to get out of it without wanting to pull your hair out and losing your mind, then stick around because I'm giving you my 3 top techniques for how to argue with a stupid person without feeling like you're going crazy or that you're getting dumber by the minute.
GILD Coaching. More success, less stress.
It's just a fact of life that from time to time you are going to have to deal with people who you view as stupid. They might view you as stupid right back, but you're going to have to deal with them. And so you may as well learn how to do it in such a way that doesn't drive you crazy, right? Because the last thing that we want is to interact with somebody and then carry around frustration or negative energy or anything throughout our day, right? Why should they get more time and more headspace of ours than we have to give them? So if you want to learn how to argue with an ignorant person or a stupid person, then really pay attention. And I've had to do this for years. When you're out in the world, you have to learn how to navigate the ins and outs of different types of personalities, of communication styles, and it's really all about you, confidence, and how you choose to communicate. That's a really, really important word that I used there, how you choose to communicate. Did you see what I did right there? I slowed down, and that is your technique number 1. Stupid people go really fast. They don't think through what they're saying before they say it. So don't do that. Go more slowly. Allow yourself the time to breathe. Allow yourself the time to process your thoughts. Sometimes when I'm having a conversation with my husband, he'll say, hold on, I'm just processing that. And I really appreciate that he does that. If I'm in a hurry, I don't appreciate it as much as I do on a theoretical level. But he'll say, hold on, I'm just processing that before he gives a response. Stupid people react all the time. Something is said to them, they say something right back. Something's said, they say something right back. Something's done, they do something right back. Don't do that. Slow down. An extra 3 seconds isn't going to hurt anybody, and it's going to give you time to process what's going on. If you don't have the time to process what's going on, then you're going to be reacting, and then you might be at the level of the person who you're arguing with and not even realize it. Number 2, learn to listen for the difference between an opinion being stated and a fact. And on the flip side of that, learn to communicate facts instead of opinions. We can go back and forth on a number of issues all day long with opinions. And where I stand, I'm absolutely correct. And where you stand, you're absolutely correct. So arguing over opinions, if we're just sharing things in a forceful, argumentative way, isn't going to get either of us anywhere, because when you're giving your opinion, you're doing so to influence the other person. And if the other person's just firing back an opinion, you may as well be talking to a brick wall. So learn to listen for facts versus opinions. If all you're getting is opinions, then you probably don't want to send opinions back over. You don't want that to be your response. You only want to respond with facts. So if you're taking notes, number 2 is facts over opinions. And number 3 kind of piggybacks on that. So what you're going to want to do is make sure that if you're past the point of communicating facts, if your facts aren't getting heard, or if your facts aren't being responded to appropriately or acknowledged, you're going to want to learn how to decide when to walk away. Now, walking away doesn't mean that you lose the argument. Walking away in most cases, especially when you're arguing with someone who's ignorant, means that you're the bigger person. Why should you spend your time? Why should you invest your time in a discussion with someone who's not getting you anywhere, someone who's just causing frustration and those negative feelings, who you're not going to positively influence because they are too ignorant to accept the positive influence, and who's not going to positively influence you, but really embody that Mark Twain quote of pulling you down to their level. You don't want to go down to their level because you are a higher mindset, which is why you are here. It's why you're part of the GILD Coaching family. And if you are part of the GILD Coaching family, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the little bell before you go. And give us a thumbs up if this video has been of any help to you. And we will see you next time.